What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike.
And I'm Brit.
And it's the end of January. Well, it's almost the end of January, so it's time to do an updated budget for January. So like we said at the beginning of the month, if you didn't see our initial January budget video, I'll link it up here. You can go check that out if you want. But some things have happened. We have some updates. So this month wasn't very good for us financially, but that's no surprise. We kind of planned for it. But yeah, here we go. Let's get into it. Okay, so I figure what we do first is just kind of run down all of our items on the left-hand side of the screen and what we budgeted for, and then kind of talk about our final expenditures. And today is not actually it's not January 31st, it's January 30th. So there is one more day tomorrow that we may have some minor expenses. We may go to the grocery store one more time, but if we do, it's not going to cost all that much. And we may do, I don't know. Groceries would be like...
Yeah, and then the phone.
Yeah, groceries and or phones would be like the only thing that we pay tomorrow. But okay, yeah. So initially at the beginning of the month, we budgeted $575 for food. And we spent $525.90 so far. We have a few items that we may want to get tomorrow, but again, like I said, if we do, it's not going to be, probably won't be any more than like $30. Rent was $1,240. That's consistent. That stays the same. For utilities, we budgeted $150. We came in at $148.70, so a little bit under budget, which is good. Gasoline, we budgeted on $130 for this month. We spent $113.32. This month, it was a little bit difficult to budget gasoline because Brittany was starting back to work after her shoulder injury, and I didn't really have all that much work this month, so we came in a little bit below budget for gasoline, which is good. Health insurance is taken out of Brittany's paycheck. Auto insurance, we budgeted $178. Our auto insurance, the auto insurance is it's been pretty frustrating to us for the last year because it continually is going up and up and up. And I think a year ago we were paying like $20 less per month on auto insurance, and it's nothing to do with the company we have, like raising our insurance rates. Brittany and I are both very safe drivers. No tickets.
And we haven't gotten any new cars, so...
Yeah, no new cars. It's just the state of Georgia that we live in, for whatever reason, they keep raising insurance premiums. And yeah, that keeps going up. So I have a life insurance policy on me. That's $11.49. It's easier just to budget $12 even for that. So I budget $12 at the beginning of every month. It's always $11.49. Phones. Brittany, her phone plan is under her family's plan. So Brittany kind of pays her family for her phone, which she hasn't done in a while. I'm the same way. I'm under my family's plan, and I need to pay them. So we both owe our families money for our phones, neither of which is very much. I think we're both around like $40 per month. Yeah, so Brittany could get a discount on phones through work. So that's something we could look into. But as of right now, it's just been, I guess, easier to stay with our family's plans.
And usually it's been cheaper too, because we did look one time before and it was a lot more.
Yeah, well, you're only paying like $20-something a month, right? Yeah, and I'm like 40. So okay, internet is $85. It stays $85. Car repairs, thankfully nothing happened to our cars this month. No oil change required, or nothing out of the ordinary there, so that's good. Haircuts, both Brittany and I got haircuts this month. Mine is usually around 20. Brittany's, I think, was 28. That's including tip and all that. Gym, no money for gym this month. Fun money, we budgeted $50 at the beginning of the month. We usually budget around $50 or $60 for fun money, and then Brittany gets a little bit of her own fun money just for her to spend on whatever she wants. But since we knew we were going to be in the red this month, we didn't budget as much as normal. So we budgeted $50. We spent $48.79. Medical, we budgeted $2,000. We spent $739.29. We do have a few more bills to pay. One large one is we're waiting for insurance to correctly work that out.
Basically, it was billed incorrectly under the wrong tier. So once they correct it under the right tier, basically there'll be more coverage and we will owe less.
It's been such a hassle. Yeah. We can talk about that more next month. Everything we paid this month so far is just for physical therapy. Like, all that you see there is just for physical therapy. That's it. Miscellaneous, we budgeted $150. We always include a miscellaneous item in our budget every month just because there's always things that we forget. There's always things that come up that we couldn't foresee happening. So we budgeted $150. We spent $76.02 just on things that we forgot we needed or things that came up. Some running socks for me were included in that. Razor blades, things like that. We had a $300 expenditure for the house that we're not including in the mortgage that we paid for. That was $300. The running total at the beginning of the month that we foresaw or that we budgeted for was $5,170, and that is a lot larger than normal. We ended up actually spending $3,520, so $1,649.20 under budget, which is a good thing. So I'll briefly talk about our accounts at the very bottom here. We have all of our accounts listed on the left-hand side of the screen. Our current, well, actually those amounts would have been current at the beginning of the month. I haven't updated those. I will update those in our next budget video for February. At the bottom there, you see $52,795.08. That's how much we had at the beginning of the month. If we kind of glance over to the right-hand side of the screen for the total savings, I said this is preliminary. This is a preliminary number because again, we have one more day of the month left. We may spend a few dollars tomorrow. We're not sure. So currently we have $50,965.95, which comes out to a $1,829.13 loss for the month. We usually, actually, I don't think we've had a month where we've lost money in a long time. Circumstances came together this month to where it just happened to be that way, unfortunately. Brittany was out of work for a while due to her shoulder injury, so she's back to work. She won't get paid. She won't be starting to get paid her regular paycheck until next month. I had a pretty big photography job this month that I'm going to get paid for next month. Our income next month should be pretty good, like extremely good, which is a good thing because we buy our house next month. So next month's budget will be kind of extreme all over the place in terms of our expenditures, our income.
Yeah.
I guess we can talk a little bit more about our income this month. Brittany, so it's hard to talk about her income really because Brittany's under an NDA. She legally cannot really mention how much she earns. And if I mention how much I earn, going over our budgets, it's going to be pretty easy to figure out how much Brittany earns. So what we'll do is, we can talk about a combined income. I did not earn all that much money this month at all that I have in my account right now. Like I said, I'm still waiting for a lot of, the vast majority of it to be paid for me next month. But I do have a few things going on that I earn money from, which is kind of the nature of being self-employed. If you're self-employed, you know how that is. Some months you make a ton of money, some months you barely make anything. So that's kind of the case with me. Yeah, so that's our budget that's our updated January 2020 budget. If you have any questions, please let us know. If you would like a template of how we do our budgeting, like if you like this kind of thing, like with the different colors and the layout, let me know. I can probably make something like this available on my website as like a free download or whatever. It's not that difficult to make, but it does take some planning, a little bit of typing in functions and things like that. It's really basic stuff, but if you're just getting into budgeting and like colors and nice organized ways of showing data, then this would be something I could pretty easily make available. If you want, let me know. Yeah, that being said, I think we're gonna end the video right here. Stay tuned for the February budget video, which is coming up very soon.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and film that tomorrow. Both Brittany and I have kind of a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. But we're gonna try and film that tomorrow. This video should be up on January 31st. The February budget should be up on February 1st.
Yep.
Hopefully, if all goes to plan. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.